Hey, great Sunday morning, everyone. Hope you're doing well. Cesar Mascoro Jr. from Manufactured Home Sales Mastery in here today for our Sunday recharge. I've been trying to pack up some stuff because I got to check out today. I'm in Des Moines, Iowa, and finishing up day two of our empowering community managers and sales teams that we're doing for Suncrest Capital. So, it's been this is the first class that we're doing with this program. And that's why I decided to share the quote for today. It's very appropriate to what we have been experiencing here, what I personally have experienced here. Okay. And today's quote says this: a wise person knows that there is something to be learned from everyone. A wise person knows that there's something to be learned from everyone. And boy, have I learned a lot here. All right. I've learned quite a bit about the community world, a lot more than I thought I knew the ins and outs. It's just natural that I was in the retail world. I sold into communities. I've dealt with communities. I've dealt with community managers in the past, and so I really felt I had a strong grasp on it, and I do. We do have that. However, just in these previous 2 days, on Friday, walking the community, which will be back out today to work with these community managers on feature benefiting and getting the home sold. But walking that, having dealt with the regional manager and one of the corporate folks, owner of Suncrest Capital, Ryan Hill, I learned some other things that we could bring to the table. And then yesterday throughout the class, also in interacting with the community managers that are in the class, I've learned some other things as well that we can incorporate into the class. It's going to help the community managers or salespeople within communities to be able to operate at a higher level, to be able to be more effective. And that's why this class is what it is. It's called Empowering Community Managers. Because here's the thing. What I do understand is this: many times, not all the times, many times community managers feel as though I'm just a park manager. So what exactly can I do? Yes, they hand out violations. Yes, they're trying to keep the community clean. But as a community manager, you really are the head of that community. And so you need to take the lead, not just in maintaining, but in also providing that sales support and being involved in that end of it, because it comes back to you. And so dealing, like I said, with these folks, I've understood a little better their perspective on things, and it helps me understand better. So I've been able to learn from them as they've been learning from me. And you can only do that with an open mind. You can only do that by coming in to any situation with that understanding that, yes, you have a grasp on what you got, but there are also things that you might be able to pick up. And you should be looking for those things. Not that it hits you across the face and it's undeniable that you need to learn this. In other words, you should be looking to learn from other people. You should be trying to learn from other people in any situation that you're in. Even if it's you, if you folks are the general manager of a retail location, or if you're the manager at a restaurant that you may work at, whatever position of higher authority that you've got, and you need to give counsel to someone for whatever reason, you need to approach that situation not just from a management standpoint and I am speaking to you and this is what needs to get done. It has to be a conversation of obviously letting the individual know what needs to be corrected, what might have to be improved on, and whatnot. But then at the same time, listening to learn. Now, granted, you may have those people, a lot of times you may have those people that are going to just say things to defend their position, right? However, there in all of that, there may be a few truths that will help you become a better manager, that will help you become a better leader, that will help you improve the overall culture of your company, of your store, of your family, of your friendships, of your whatever it may be. You need to be open to learning from other people. You need to be the type of leader who understands that there is always something to be learned. You need to live by the Japanese word, right? Or the Japanese idea of Kaizen. Speak about that all the time. And Kaizen is continuous learning. We never know it all. We continue to improve. Change is good. Always seeking out new information, always seeking out to learn something new. Because when you do that, you keep yourself sharp, but you also become the type of person who, even without realizing it, because you're constantly feeding yourself and trying to get things that are going to make you better, take you to a whole new level, you're receptive to the things, the lessons that may come your way from other people, even without thinking about it. You will see certain things and you'll learn something from it. You'll hear certain things and you'll learn something from it, even without trying, but because it's your mind is always open to taking in new information. Now, obviously, you've got to stand guard at your mind, right? You need to make sure that you're just not falling for every little thing either. However, if it's something that truly is congruent with who you are, your thoughts, your principles, and it can make you better, you should be taking that in, you should be applying it, and you should be then executing upon that each and every time. And one of the best ways to be able to learn and then start to execute, folks, is by taking your Sunday, taking some time today and thinking through the past week. What went right? What didn't? And what did we learn from it? And then how can we take those lessons and implement them, apply them, adjust whatever needs to be adjusted so that the following week, this next week coming up, starting tomorrow, is even better than last week? That's you becoming that type of person who is continuously improving. That's part of it. And that's why we always come in here on a Sunday, what we call Sunday Recharge, to be able to let you know or pour into you by saying, make sure you look at the week that was. Understand what worked, what didn't, what role you played in it working and not working, because whatever didn't work, it's still your fault. There's nobody else at fault for that. When we don't do well a certain week here with this business, it's on me. The only person that's going to adjust it is me. I need to adjust whatever I didn't do or execute upon correctly last week. I need to adjust this week, whenever those weeks come. So it's always us. The person that we're looking at, the person in the mirror, right, is the person who needs to make the changes and the improvements so that the next week coming up is better, is an improvement, is a step in the right direction. It's huge progress. Don't go baby steps. I mean, make as much progress as possible. Go after it, make it happen. So take today, take some time and think through the week prior and think about this following week. Plan out your week, plan out every day of the week for yourself. And yes, you're going to tweak things every day to make sure you make up for whatever may have come your way during that day. But plan out the week this week so you feel and operate a whole lot faster, efficient. Training in the meeting room for the morning portion. In the afternoon, we're going out to community. Stick around. We're doing some live streams every so often on these platforms as well. So if you get an opportunity, you get the alert, check it out, man. We're on there for a few minutes so you can see what we've got going on. And if you're a community manager, community owner, whatever your role may be within the community space, and you'd like to discuss how we may be able to be a part of helping your community managers just step up to another level, reach out to us. That's what we're here to do. This program is amazing. It's intense, and it will definitely help empower your community managers and sales teams at your communities. Reach out to us, manufacturedhomesalesmastery.com. That's where you can go to the website. You can click on the link to be able to schedule a call. We'll talk about what we can do for you, what you've got going on, and see what we can bring to the table, because we're all about results and we're all about adding value. That's it. That is it. Have a great Sunday, folks. Take care of yourselves. You'll get some emails from us here in the next couple of days on some great things going on. But until then, as always, I can't wait to meet you.